All right, and welcome back to Working Yard with Will. So, uh, today's planting day. So let's go ahead and grab a few items and let's get going. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna grab the kale, um, spinach, peas, radishes, broccoli, more spinach, more spinach. Over here, I think I'm gonna grab the, not yet for tomatoes, potatoes, onions, and I think that's going to be it for right now. All right, so welcome back to Working Yard with Will. So today's the day. We got a few plants we're gonna put out in the garden and try to get a few things over here. Kind of like to give myself some spacing in here. I have this little pole. It's not necessary. It's just something that I want to try to incorporate and plant. I'm actually planting this area up. I have my little plan out. I've been working on and changing, revising. I've already started the onions, which are right here. I got one more section, one more onion plant I can put down here. So get that ready. I actually have one that I started already over in the. Initially, what I'm gonna grow is green beans on the trellis, green beans here, peas over here in this corner since it doesn't get as much sun. I plan on doing some Swiss chard, lettuce, various types of lettuce. So I have my lettuce out here. I can go ahead and start planting some lettuce, leave myself some space for the Swiss chard. So, and the broccoli. So let's get. All right, so I started gathering some of those plants off the wagon to bring them over here. I was using that stick to kind of give myself measurement. I start off with the peas that I started in the garage. I guess it's been roughly 3 weeks. And to my surprise, they have a lot of roots. Check those out. Plenty of roots. There's roughly 3 peas per plot. And I'm going to put them all the way down to the far right hand side of the trellis. And so they can go ahead and continue to grow up. Next, I think I was planting lettuce, various types of lettuce. I think it was a salad mix and a butter crunch lettuce. Next to that, I planted a bunch of spinach. This spinach is not like the baby spinach, it's the monster size spinach. I'm hoping that it will work out that way. The 3 items I'm putting all the way down right now are some potatoes that I had left over in the house. I started them because they had eyes on them, and I believe they're Idaho potatoes, so there's 3 of those. The last item I have there in my hand is a yellow onion, I do believe. Another pantry item that I was like, well, let me see. Look at those roots. Those roots of that onion. That's the onion I put here. I'll put it right in the ground. All right, so remember this box that I put here is all onions. I have a bunch of small onions that I decided to plant down. And so, you know, I carefully was taking out these peas, and I almost felt like I was going to have to cut the bottom of those starter pots, but they started to come out slowly. So we got a little trivia, not really trivia, but a surprise in the garden. Over here in this corner where that little piece of wood is, I found something unique that was just sitting out in the yard. And we'll see in a couple of weeks if it starts to come up, and you guys take a guess of what it is. So a couple of weeks, got something interesting coming up over here in that corner. And I might have made these beds a little bit too big. it's okay. This gate behind me is a guide. Kind of keep things somewhat even. I'm not even sure what kind of roots I'm gonna have from these little broccoli plants. It may not be much of anything. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we got a little root. There's a root right there. That might not be too bad. Down the ground. Stood up a little bit. Not too bad. Got quite a few of them in here. I'm just gonna plant them. You know? Try to plant them in the ground. If I can get the root out of there. Ideal. There we go. Get the root out of there and plant it. Get it planted in the ground. We're gonna keep this thing going. Alright, so welcome back to Working Yard with Will. So I was able to plant a few things. Got spinach here, lettuce, broccoli, and those peas down there. Up in the front, you can see that tall onion. And this whole box is onion. So stay tuned. Working Yard with Will. We're definitely cooking in the right direction. Got my little insect cloth up as well, so they're trying to keep some of the buggies out of here. So stay tuned, getting there.